Hello guys, and welcome to episode 21 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Khemri on very hard difficulty. This is the Tomb Kings, and yeah, we're going to be moving our armies back today towards Khemri to re-recruit some troops, and also just sort of meet up with a potential new army that I'll be creating there in order to destroy the Black Pyramid of Nagash. So, lots to do. We have 18,000 cash, which is going to be mostly spent towards the Great Pyramid of Settra, so let's get that underway. And then we can look at getting rid of the Avenue of Monuments soon, replacing that with another military building like the Restored War Sphinx statue or the Necrosphinx statue. We're going to have a couple spaces, and I might also delete either the Royal Barracks or the Skull Repository in order to find a space for the third one, because getting unit capacity for all of these seems pretty damn important. Anyway, Settra has a ways to go, so he can actually go pick up this treasure. I didn't realize he could get there in full speed stance, so we'll go pick that up. That's only 1,500, that's fine. To Tor El Asor, we can upgrade these walls even more, so I'm going to do so. And yeah, I think it's important just to make sure that these islands are secured for whenever we go to war with Clan Moors, which does seem inevitable at this point because they are starting to hate us quite a lot. People have started to declare war on me as well, so that is also a bit of a problem. Let's get this upgraded at the Sorcerer's Island there, because this is actually a pretty big target for High Elf invasion. But that is all for now. Let's have Arandiz start to move towards King Rakash, since he is going to be joining his army before we build the Tomb Scorpions. Okay, I think that's everything done for this turn. We do have quite a few canopic jars, but we're going to wait until we have like 200, 300 before we start building weapons and armor for our heroes. So things really coming along nicely. Let's move on to the next turn. We're just going to speed things up. Don't really care about most of these nations. The only one I care about at the moment is the Pirates of Sartosa, because I'm a bit worried they're going to come down and like hit one of my settlements while I'm not watching, which could be kind of annoying, but we'll just let it zoom past, I don't mind. Okay, cool. So rank gained for Rahashen. Settra is good to get on land here. He's got a pretty damn good army now, and he has all of these units buffed as well quite nicely, especially due to Tra the Great Father. So yeah, what might be worth going towards now is Passage of the Soul Realm and getting both the Sunscorched Bones and Master Charioteers, just to make those even better than they are already. But yeah, time to get back on land over here. I guess we'll just jump into Serpent Coast for now. Get the public order a little boost there, whilst King Thutep arrives as well. Alright, so we picked up all of the treasures in the area. There was a treasure in the bottom right corner here, but not much point in me going out of my way to get that. We still have 9,000, and the amount we're getting per turn now from taxes is pretty damn insane. We've just like snowballed really hard our economy, especially due to the flowing river here, which increases income from trade by 80% faction wide. Our trade income is not what it used to be, but still pretty good. Let's have a look at the lands over here, which are cheaper to upgrade than the rest, because that's probably where I want to invest my cash first. Don't need more Nehekara warriors at the moment, so going to avoid upgrading that. We don't need to do anything here. Maybe upgrade Al-Haik. Kofa can be upgraded. I was going to do that initially anyway. And we don't want to upgrade Martek yet due to unpleasant climate. Just get the most bang for my buck. That's what I'm really looking for at the moment. I think I'm going to get Possibly walls at Gorgazan. Let's upgrade this to level 3 just in case. And at Qatar, I think we may as well start getting the walls here. Okay. Cobra Pass, we do have a spare slot. Not sure what I want to build into that just yet. Same at Lost Plateau. By the way, King Rakash is going to continue past the Black Pyramid of Nagash. And we'll have our agent jump into that army. Nice, that's pretty much everything done. We've hit 100 canopic jars. No diplomacy to do. Still waiting for the wisdom of the 5th dynasty. We'll move on to the next turn. So a little bit of respite at the moment between all of the fights that we've been having with multiple factions. But we should be able to, you know, sort things out now and sort of rebuff our armies so they can go into battle once more. We're also still looking for the 3rd Book of Nagash, which is going to be taken by destroying a rogue army in the south, so that should be fine. Looks like a Court of Libaris agent there just completely failed in trying to hinder replenishment. Okay. I'm wondering if that rogue army that declared war on us is actually moving. I don't think it is. An age of discovery. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. The raging sea god Stromfels has gone missing, perhaps blown too far south by the arcane tempest that is consuming the world. With his absence, the great ocean is becalmed. The denizens of this world sense an opportunity. It is now no longer for the elves to dominate the seas alone. Other powers seek to ply the oceans, hunt for treasures, and expand their empires abroad. However, they must not mistake a calm sea for a safe one. There are still countless dangers lurking in the deeps. Ooh. Okay, so let's check our diplomacy then. I don't think we've actually discovered anyone new because of that. I'm pretty sure we already discovered everyone. Yeah. So that wasn't really beneficial to us. Settra's good to go. King Thutep's almost good to go. His army, I don't know, it just looks so lackluster, doesn't it? And I think what I want to do, honestly, here is disband some of these guys. Can we get another unit of Khemri Guard? 1 turn, okay. Well, I guess we'll sort of move in this direction for now. We want to head down towards this battle, that's what we're doing. Settra can recruit that regiment of renown in the next turn. We might also want to do the same with King Thutep. So the Sepulchral Stalker is available, there's also the Flock of Jaff, but Flock of Jaff is kind of naff. Flock of Jaff is naff, and Sepulchral Stalkers are also pretty naff. They're pretty bad. I don't really like them. The Casket of Souls is available. That I will activate, or the Incantation of Hoth, when I can recruit a new army. That seems like a good shout. It might also be worth waiting with Rakash to do that so that I can get my Tomb Scorpions with extra experience. That would be very good indeed. Okay. I'm surprised we're not getting more replenishment in our home province, but I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The other thing we can do is change this to Worshipper Jaff, so we get extra unit experience for all recruits. We are not building anything in this province for this turn, so we can actually do that straight away. And we can start putting cash elsewhere. So let's upgrade to the ancient battle site at Numas. We don't have the availability of many Nehekara horsemen, and they are very good, so I like to get that done. Let's focus elsewhere. Al-Haik, we'll upgrade Virus. That's Virus. Virus is up here. Yeah, we'll upgrade Virus. Actually, that's Martek. We'll upgrade Virus. Actually do what I say I'm going to do. And we'll also get the walls building at the Sorcerer's Islands and upgrade that as well. So we can get level 3 walls. Okay, Rahashen leveling up. He's actually been left behind. How did that happen? Did I accidentally move him out? That's kind of awkward. Let's get him onto the water. He was in Settra's army, wasn't he? I guess I just accidentally left him behind.
A good servant.
Oh well. We'll just continue to like increase his ability in combat. Trap Soul allows him to cause terror, actually. That's pretty damn cool. But we need to increase his melee defense. His melee defense is really low. Melee attack's damn high. I think it's just because he has like 2 one-hand weapons. Prince Sekov is back. He needs to go and join or rejoin King Wakaf here, as he was accompanying him but got assassinated or whatever. Seems my like low-level agents just constantly get wrecked by enemy agents, which I guess makes sense, but there we go. Let's see where the armies are up here. Doesn't look like there's any to worry about at the moment. 4 turns until our new army is available. How many turns does the incantation last for? 5 turns. When it gets to next turn, I guess I can actually start recruiting into King Rakash's army with the incantation, and then when we get the ability to spawn a new army, I will just make sure that I have 2 turns worth of, or just make sure that I have all of the units queued in the same turn so that we get the extra unit experience on all of the new recruits. Okay. Every army has been moved. We're still saving canopic jars. We can move on to the next turn. So we're skipping quite a few turns at the moment, but we're going to come back more powerful than ever, that's for sure. I think we're still strength rank 1 in the world, so that's helpful. It does seem that you snowball quite damn hard as the Tomb Kings. Like, especially now I'm actually spending money on upgrading buildings and building walls and so on, it's going to be extremely hard for anyone to actually kill us off or do some damage to us. And the Court of Libaris is, I think, probably the second most powerful due to them having almost 4 full stacks, I think. Taskmaster gained for King Rakash. Pirates of Trantio have been destroyed, and so has Latlan. Well, that just helps our end turns move a bit faster. Alright, this turn it's all about recruitment, so let's perform the right incantation of the Hoth. Okay, we will have King Rakash move into Khemri, and what we're going to do is now recruit ourselves some Scorpions. Okay. We should also look at getting some more dudes into this army. Let's remove these skeleton archers. We'll remove some of these Nehekara warriors. And it's going to be important that we start to recruit into King Wakaf's army as well. What I'm going to do is use global recruitment to recruit the Tomb Scorpions for this guy, because it's going to take a little while. Okay. And this turn we will use the recruitment to recruit the Shabti with Greatbow and a couple of Shabti into King Wakaf's army. So I'll have those all nice and queued up. Actually, let's go for 2 units of Greatbow, 2 units of normal Shabti. We have some horsemen in there, which is fine. Might be worth giving the Screaming Skull catapult to someone. But yeah, 3 turns into a new army, which is good. Still have 3,000 left to spend. What do I want to spend it on? That is the question. We do need to let Thutep actually regenerate his forces. How am I going to do that? I guess move into the Golden Tower? That replenishment is just terrible. I guess the only other place we could go is maybe to here, and if I put them onto Worship Jaff, we can sort of just move into that settlement for now. Help with the public order, get the extra casualty replenishment rate, sort out that army sooner than later. Settra's just going to have to chill out for now. Maybe just go and kill off this army, actually, the Tor Elethis refugees. Oh, we were going to recruit the Khemri Guard as well, weren't we? So let's get them in there. I'm surprised I can do that in enemy territory. That seems a bit silly. Unless we're not in enemy territory. I think we are. 2 units of Khemri Guard though is nothing to be shying away from. This might also give our Necrotect a chance to catch up though if we're waiting for this army to replenish. So that's fine. I probably should have thought about that before, but it's easy to miss these things. Let's get the Prince to catch up to these armies. I will upgrade this to a level 3 wall. And a Vulcan Mountain. What do we want to build here? I wanted to get the skeletal garrison, so we're going to wait for that. We've only got 950 left. I think that's another end turn. The episode of ending turns, it seems. We might end up having the battle for the Black Pyramid, though, if the recruitment gets finished by the end of the episode. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, because we are going to be having the battle with Settra, and we might just have the battle for the Book of Nagash at this rate. Oh yeah, look at that juicy replenishment. That's what we like to see. Alright, let's move towards Tor LSS refugees. We'll take them out. Prince Sekhov is heading towards Khemri. We will have done quite a lot of the replenishment in the next couple turns, on a lot of the recruitment. So it might be worth me just adding on to the recruitment here. If we add on maybe the Tomb Scorpion, that's going to be 3 turns as well. That's going to max out his army. He does have the bonuses for the Tomb Scorpions, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Herald of the Scorpion. He also does have Arandis, which gives the Tomb Scorpion bonus as well. So bonuses for Tomb Scorpions. We will probably want to go with Rakash towards the Stone Sentinels then, for the extra melee attack and weapon strength for Scorpions. So the charge bonus. I'm tempted to like boot some of these skeleton archers and get some more Tomb Guard though, since it seems as though, I guess we could maybe get the Screaming Skull Catapult. Yeah, we'll put that in his army. Because it seems like a bit of an unbalanced army, even with all of these Tomb Scorpions. I think they're cool, but I'm not sure if this is a good idea. So we'll find out in the future. King Thutep is not moving for this turn, so we'll leave that be. Settlement upgrades available. Let's spend the rest of our cash on our provinces. Let's just upgrade this to a level 3 settlement. I'll just finish off those walls as well while we're here at Qatar. Over at Vulcan Mountain, we want to start building the skeletal garrisons, so I'll get that done. At Lashik, we're going to go for the Desert Lookout. Good. Alright, so we're starting to fortify our settlements now, which is nice. Fortifying Qatar is not the biggest priority, but I may as well just get that out of the way and make that a completed province. Because then I know to spend cash elsewhere. It's not the best min-maxing, but I don't really mind. Let's move on again. I just want to get these skipping turns out of the way. I'm assuming that rogue army might actually attack us. If not, I guess we can just crush them in the next turn. It might end up just being an auto-resolve, but it depends, because their units might be pretty good. Sometimes in those rogue armies, they have like really high unit ranks, which make you, well, which force you to fight on the battle map. Okay, so we didn't get attacked. Let's just have Settra come down here. Okay, they're actually going to retreat, which basically tells me this is going to be well in our favour. We'll just crush them, and we'll harvest the organs there. So superior attacking now for Settra, that is fantastic. And Tor Ellis' refugees, is destroyed. Okay, we'll move back into friendly territory, I guess, if we can. Because I will need to get my own replenishment again now, which is a bit silly. Change this back to Worship of Fath, and we'll have King Thutep move this direction. The Necrotect can sort of meet Settra halfway. And at the Golden Tower, we want to build that up. Not yet. What's the garrison like with the walls here? You get 2 Ashabti, you get 4 skeleton archers, 2 skeleton spearmen, skeleton warriors, or Nehekara warriors, then you have the Nehekara horsemen there as well. That's actually a pretty nice garrison. Not as nice as some of the other nations, but still pretty good. Okay, another 9,000 to spend. I'm pretty sure we can find places to spend it. Next time we will have access to the new army, which will be really good. We do have access to like Necropolis Knights now, only one of them. With Settra, he does have like a full army of Tomb Guards, doesn't he? Yeah. Let's go to the deserts again to spend the cash. So at Kofa we can just get the walls upgraded. May as well upgrade this to a grave port. In the last slot, I guess I could just get a Podders Hut for now. This needs to be a wall, and that one's not going to be upgraded just yet. Alright, cool, Kazan, that's going to be a wall there. And I think we might demolish this. I'll put the obelisk into Gorgazan, and we'll put something else into Galbaraz. So we'll switch those around. The Panther does have gemstones. Might be important to upgrade that, so I'm going to do that. And Prince Sekov can continue on his way. Let's move on to the next turn again. So finally we'll be able to build ourselves another army, which will be really good. Our trade agreement has dissolved with Rhys. They might have been destroyed, honestly, by scaling or something. But that's our trade going down there a lot again. Clan Wars getting dangerously close to us at the moment, I feel. I really hope I can pick up the 3rd Book of Nagash before they attack us. They're definitely planning to, I feel. Right, Pirates of Sartosa, what are they doing? Okay, they're sailing down towards Galbaraz. So at Gorgazan, we do have the settlement building up there. But in the next turn, we finish our Ashabti army, so I can probably just march them that direction, and if they land on my shores, then we can kill them. Okay, so Wisdom of the 5th Dynasty is complete. Research is available. We're just going to go straight towards the proclamation of the 5th Dynasty, since we have plenty of cash. I would go towards setup of the 5th Dynasty, but I don't think there's a rush to get the leader, but having the proclamation of the 5th Dynasty a turn sooner is actually pretty damn nice. So we'll just recruit good old Sunafret again. We may as well upgrade another Tomb Prince, or bring in another Tomb Prince, because they are higher skills. But no, we'll get Sunafret for now. He's been our faithful recruiter. I'm not sure really what I want to put in this army. I guess it'd be like Necropolis Knights. I don't know, I want to kind of get this guy out of there. How long we got? 2 turns. I guess it's fine. King Wakaf, though, may have to delay his recruitment of the Shabti with great bows.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
Oh, this is damn awkward, isn't it?
Address me as your highness.
I was going to build something else in this slot, but I think we're just going to have to go for the skeletal garrison. And here, what we're going to do is build the obelisk, which was the plan all along. Right. Okay.
My will be done.
Let's just cancel these Ashabti with great bows. We'll zoom up here. I think it's important to defend Gorkazan if we can.
Unliving curse.
Arandiz has leveled up. I think it's important to start getting his magic unlocked, so start putting skills towards that. Rahashen is close to Settra, but I don't know what I want to replace him with. It's either a unit of Tomb Guard or a unit of Skeleton Chariots. Or maybe even a unit of archers. Do we need this many archers? I'm not sure we do. But we have quite a lot of Tomb Guards, so I think I'm just going to get rid of one of these guys. So, and that way we can have Settra zoom back up here. And we can have a Neck Protect join. Okay, good. And now it looks like King Thutep's going to be the one waiting for Settra. In the meantime, we'll just move towards Kuizotl, just in case the Clan Moors gets any ideas. Okay, so this hasn't been moving on as quickly as I maybe would have liked. Like I would have liked to get into a battle this episode, but unfortunately I haven't been able to. King Wakaf actually is waiting for Prince Sekov, isn't he? So we'll just have Prince Sekov fill up the last slot instead of the Ashabti with great bow in King Wakaf's army. And I guess if we, in the next turn, kill off this Pirates of Sartosa army, I think we still have 2 turns, don't we, to recruit. So I can probably like queue the recruitment of another great bow. This turn for King Sunafret, we may as well build something. Start filling out the army. Maybe we can just go for some Spectral Stalkers. But we want only one turn units. So let's go for 2 Tomb Guards. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Find my harem.
Tomb Scorpion's going to be finished by Rakash. Let's jump up and see where we can spend the rest of the cash in the desert areas. Sorcerer's Islands need to upgrade the Tower of Bone there. We'll end the turn. So we've got ourselves nearly 300 canopic jars. Like, we're getting there. And once we do, I'll probably unlock one of the epic pieces of gear from the Mortuary Cult. What's Clan Moors gonna do? Like, I've no idea what their plans are. They just seem to be like moving all their armies through my lands at the moment. Definitely sniffing around. Oh, they managed to attack in this turn. Ouch. That could suck. We're going to quick save this and fight it on the battle map. I didn't think they'd be able to like come on land and hit the settlement in the same turn. So that's my bad. But we do have quite a nice map. We do have a Shabti. We have Nehekara Horsemen. I think there's a possibility that we can win this, but it's going to be difficult. we're going to have to play off this hill quite a lot, and I'm going to have to make sure I get rid of that artillery sooner than later, for sure. Right, so at least we get one battle before the end. Let me just probably fall back from their artillery, although the artillery has a massive range. Yeah, let's just make sure we're not in range of it, though. We can always run forwards afterwards. Okay, so now we're going to sort of move forwards with the troops. And hopefully that Hellstorm rocket battery will try and fire at my Nehakara horsemen. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Well, they have the artillery, don't they? So they're going to make me attack them. Oh, this could be kind of awkward. Just not get in line of sight of their handgunners. I guess maybe I can hide in here. Yeah, they're hidden. Okay, that's good. Let's just charge down into their swordsmen with the Ashabti. Or maybe even into the handgunners. Right, let's now come up behind them. They've seen my main army. And some archers can start firing away, I think. Thankfully, they're missing quite a lot. Oh, this isn't good. Taking a lot of damage from their handgunners there. Okay, we found our way into the Hellstorm rocket battery, that's good. And we've already crushed some of their handgunners. Right, let's charge into those swordsmen, make sure we kill them off. Ashabti have been absolutely wrecked, that's what we'd like to see. Okay, good. We've stopped the artillery. Now we just need to stop their handgunners. Ashabti are actually like a lot quicker than infantry by the looks of things, so we can just continue to charge. Right, let's break off here with the Nehakara horsemen. Without them having the Hellstorm rocket battery, this becomes a lot easier. I reckon we can probably get this done. Yeah, we should find that soon enough. Yeah, we definitely caught up to their handgunners. That's 3 company militia actually. Oh, I need to make sure that these guys actually come back. Let's stop these guys from skirmishing. That means I can just sort of push them up a bit more. Right, we're into their handgunners there. Let's target the 3 company militia. Let's get these horsemen to go away. Have them charge down into those horsemen. We can charge into those swordsmen. Swordsmen can be shot in the back all day long. That's good. We're still routing the handgunners there. Continue this engagement. The swordsman dying off very fast. Alright, let's come back over. These swordsmen, charge into the back of them. We killed off these swordsmen by the looks of things. I like the way that the Ashabti are actually faster. That's really, really useful. Also, engaging these swordsmen here is perfect for my Nehakara horsemen to charge them in the back. I might just let these skeleton archers focus on their leader at this point, because we've pretty much won the battle, I think. Right. This is good. Oh wow, fireball coming out of nowhere. Slice through those skeleton archers quite nicely. So make sure my Ashabti continues to chase down those enemies. There we go. slice them to pieces for me. Thank you very much. Okay, that's it. That's victory. Wow. I didn't think it would be as simple as that, but yeah, we did the job. Alright, we'll end the battle. There's no point in, like, staying in that battle. I can just get my other army to wipe them out. That was actually a heroic victory. Good stuff indeed. Right, we will take the kinetic jars, thank you very much. And well, if that's the end of the turn, that has unfortunately been my time. So when this comes to an end, I am going to have to leave the episode here. We have made a lot of progress with our construction and with our recruitment. Hopefully I can use that to my advantage in the next few episodes. Jungle Secrets is going to give us plus 15 melee defense for all armies and minus 15% campaign map movement range. Interesting stuff. Whilst travelling through Lustria's jungles, one of our regiments has been attacked by a band of warrior women who moved silently through the trees before disappearing again as swiftly as they appeared. We should proceed with caution. Okay. Right, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.